boys and girls. For me, it's Monday afternoon, and this is our first February craft, okay? Our first art class. Now, if you are coming to art, you really don't have to watch this unless you just want to. If you are picking up your art class surprise bag, then you'll need to come to the library and pick this up and listen carefully to all the cool things that are in it for this week. First of all, something super special. I have a backpack little bag for you guys, okay? I hope you love it. Miss Terry painted art class for us at the top, and you are going to paint your picture here. Now, you're going to have to use these acrylic paints, okay, on this fabric. And you're going to have to let it dry overnight before you try to take the extra paper out of the inside of it, okay? So don't just start using it right after you paint it. But paint inside the black lines. And you are also just going to paint it the color of a turtle. I've seen some with yellow spots. I've seen brown around here. I've seen green. And I think I have some pictures in your to-go bag that you can go by if you want to, or you can make him any color you want to, really, because he's like a cartoon turtle, and I hope you love him. You don't all have a turtle. I've got all kinds of animals. I have zoo animals, farm animals, make-believe animals, and lots of fun things. So there's no telling what color bag you'll get, and your animal will be a surprise too if you're picking up at the library. If you're coming to the library for class, of course you'll get to choose, where you want to sit and which one you want. So do a good job on this. I'm not going to paint it for you. I only painted this up here, and the reason I'm not is because I can save this for a little person, okay? Now, all I want to say is be sure you wash your paintbrush out. Be sure you have a glass of water to work with, and wash your brush out as soon as you change colors, and as soon as you finish, wash your brush out, okay? Because if you let your brush get stiff, it might not be good for painting anymore, okay? And this is acrylic, so it really does stick, okay? Now, this is going to be on your own. Don't put water in the paints, okay? Leave the acrylic thick like it is, because you want it to stay on there a long, long time. Now, I'm going to move this out of the way because I'm going to start something super special with you. And I told you to get water, and I forgot to get my own water. But anyway, we're going to do something that's super, super fun right now, okay? I want you to look in your bag next, and it's a little stretched canvas, okay? It's 5 by 7, and it has L, and the heart's going to be the O, okay? So L-O-V-E, and you probably know what that spells. Now, I want you to find this little paper that's going to be in your bag also, and it has some different ideas. You can paint the background of your letters if you want to, or you can paint the inside middle of your letters if you want to, and have a white background. And a lot of people have a lot of different ideas. You do not have to do yours like this. This person made their letters blue. This person just rolled them around and made different colors all around it. Not really a certain pattern. They just used their imagination, didn't they? Now, I have an idea of my own, so that's kind of what I want you to do. This is cool. I like that pink in the background, and just leave the letters white. So whatever you like, or think of your own thing. Now, this is what I thought of, okay? Now, I'm going to start with pink, and the two colors I'm going to use are pink and red, because they're Valentine colors, and this is going to be my Valentine picture, and I'm going to put it on my desk when I finish. And I am going to do this whole picture with you. But to do the letters, if you are painting the letters, I want you to use your small brush always, okay? Because they're small, and you don't want to try to put a big brush inside a little letter, do you? Because you'll just have a big mess and you might not know what your letter is. Be sure you spread all your paint out. Now that's a small black line, so you're going to have to go very slowly and stay inside that black line, okay? The very, very best you can. Stay inside the black line. Just make strokes, okay? Make strokes when you're painting. You're not coloring like this and going back and forth, because pretty soon you'll find out that your brushes will come out and you won't have a nice paintbrush anymore. But I don't get paint very often because you don't know it, but you can't really see it, but your paintbrush has a pretty good of paint in it, a pretty good bit of paint. So I'm going to paint a pink little heart, small brush, okay? Just keep your small brush, because that small line outside is really hard to stay inside of. Now, I'm going to do something different. I do want to get these painted though, okay? And I can't fast forward because I'm trying to be neat. And I don't want you to fast forward either, like they do on that show we watch sometimes. They just do it because they don't have room and they don't have time to show the whole slow process of painting or coloring. And we do, okay? It's okay. This is usually about a 30-minute video that Miss Terry does, so that you can do this at home all by yourself, okay? And do a really good job. If you want to, you can give it to someone special, like a grandparent, or your mom, or your dad, or your mom and dad can put it somewhere. Now, let me tell you something else cool about a stretch canvas. You don't have to buy a stand for it, because when you get it painted, watch it not work, it stands right up. All right, I knew that would happen. It either stands right up or you can lean it against the wall real easy. Okay, boy, I almost told a story there. Okay, it's no fun if something silly doesn't happen, is it, with Miss Terry? Which usually does happen. But guess what? We keep on going, don't we? Just like Pete the cat says in all the books we read. He says to keep a smile on your face. And that's good for us too. Did you know that when you smile, it works muscles that make you a happy person? Maybe for the rest of your life if you smile a lot. It's good to be happy. So I hope art makes you happy. I hope you have happiness at school every day. I hope you learn a lot too. Hope you're kind to other people. Do you see how I just go straight down? I'm just making little strokes. And if you're doing virtual learning at home and you feel all alone sometimes, think about your art you can go do and have some fun, huh? Turn some music on and do your favorite little dance steps to it. Turn a flip in the floor. Okay, now this is done for me, the letters. And if this is all you want to do, you can do that. I just want to do this with mine today. Okay, paintbrush in the water. I'm gonna borrow a pencil eraser, okay? This is always fun to do, just when you're trying to think of something, you want it to look good. I'm going to make just little dots around, like for a cute Valentine red and pink picture. just all around. And when it looks like it doesn't have enough paint on it, I'm just going to drip it again in there. Drop it, I should have said. And make a little red and white polka dots, okay? So it looks super Valentine-y. And I'm going to tell somebody Happy Valentine's Day on February 14th, which will be 2 weeks from now. Not sure what day it's on this year. I haven't really gone ahead and looked. But you can come pick up your bags the very first week. Now, this is going to be my picture. I wanted to make it like polka dots. And if you want to, you can make polka dots all down the sides. See, a stretch canvas has wide sides. So if you want to paint the sides, you can. And I just had another idea. I don't know if this will look good or not. But I think I might make some teeny tiny purple polka dots. How about that? Because purple is a Valentine color too, huh? Let's just see how this does. It may or may not look good. Let's just try. Okay, here goes. Ready to try? I'm trying to get the red off. And I didn't get a napkin. Okay, here we go. Let's just see. Just gonna make a few little purple dots. Not many, just to give a little bit more color to it. Not gonna make these very big. But when you do this, if you change from red, you will really need to wash this off and dry it, okay? Wash and dry the pencil eraser, or either it might be better if you get another pencil and use it, okay? If you want to make good polka dots. See? Seemed like the first one did great, and then the others. Maybe it's because the eraser was wet. So you may want to get a different pencil if you want to do purple and pink. But I think the purple looks great mixed in. And if you want to go over them and make them bigger like I'm having to do, you can. But this is one little Valentine picture. I don't know. I really like polka dots. They're easy and they're cute sometimes. But like I said, don't put too many, okay? Now when you finish with your pencil, okay, when you finish doing your polka dots with your pencil, make sure that you clean it out good, okay? I don't see very many more spots I have left. I may have to stop. Okay, so mine is purple, red, and pink for a Valentine picture. Now that's our first, that's our second craft, isn't it? Our first craft was that little backpack bag. And I hope you liked all that. Now, let's look at something else. Here's some more ideas in here. And you may have some other ideas of your own, but promise me you will be neat, okay? Promise me you'll be neat. Now, I want to show you something. I have some cardstock pictures. This one says, "You make my heart flutter." And it has little Valentines on it. It has hearts and butterflies. Now, this is what I want you to use with this one, okay? I want you to still use your small brush. And of course, I can't paint it all because I just don't have fast forward and I don't have time, okay? But be sure you wash your brush out real good and be sure you dry your brush out real good before you start, okay? That way all that last color. Now I'm going to use the watercolors that you have in your supply box. So I want you to get those out. I want you to wet your brush. And I don't know, I'm hung up on pink today, but I'm going to start with pink. So I want you to wet your brush, okay? And I want you to mix it up. because when you're working with watercolors, they're not going to come off unless they have water on them, and they're not going to look good unless you mix it up, probably for at least 2 minutes or so. Okay, just keep mixing, and that way you'll get to use that color. Now, you can start anywhere. You can do your words, you can do anything. I'm going to start with this little heart, and I'm going to paint right inside the lines. And you can paint somebody you love, a real pretty Valentine picture. Use all the paint in your brush. Don't keep going back and forth to this, getting more and more paint, okay? I'm going to just choose some different things all over the paper, and I don't have to wet my brush every time, okay? I don't have to. If you've got plenty of water mixed up in there, it's still ready to go. And see what a pretty color it makes? Makes a real pretty color if you mix it up. If you don't mix it up, it's gonna make a watery color, okay? So keep mixing it up real good and you'll get a pretty color no matter what color you make. Now, you don't have to do Valentine colors, okay? If you want to paint your picture other colors, that's cool too, okay? Now, I'm really going to have to paint this later, but I'm going to paint all the pink parts. I want pink, okay? And you guys, when you're using one color, don't do just one color. Wash out your brush and use a different color. Like, do you see how I'm getting pink on all the places first, okay? All the places first that I can use pink. And I don't go back and get more unless my brush dries up. When it dries up, go get some more paint, okay? But you can do what I'm doing. You can just paint some different things pink, and then I will change colors. Now, if you don't want to do it the way I do it, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You do whatever you want, okay? It's fine, but definitely wash your brush out, okay, when you do switch colors. And definitely when you finish painting all of your picture, put it in your water, rinse it out. It's ready to go, and dry it off, okay? Dry it off so it stays good forever. And that's how you use your watercolor. It says watercolor right here. These are our acrylic paints, and you can use acrylic on here. They're just a little thick, okay? Because they're really made for mat boards and the other types of art pictures, like on cloth and things like that, okay? Now, I'm going to move this over. You also have another little painting to do and little crayon pictures. So if you want to use your crayons, you can do that, or you can paint everything. Those are your extras. Now, I want everybody to look. I've got story pages with little animals that you can draw on it, okay? So this is how you're gonna practice your drawing for this week, okay? There's a duck, and we're gonna draw a little pig together. And this is a pot-belly pig. That means his little belly is like a pot inside it. He's so big. He's called a pot-belly pig. And Boomer is the little puppy dog right here. And the little pig's name is Hamlet. Yeah, Hamlet. That's a good name for him, huh? Because he's made out of ham. His name is Hamlet, and there's a story about him that you can read, okay? On every page there's a story, and I copied both because I thought you might have fun reading. But I'm going to use my pencil, okay, to draw with, and I'm going to get a pencil, and we're going to draw this pig. Now, you see, get your blank paper. You will always have some blank paper to draw on, okay? So get your blank and draw a little pig. Now, he has kind of an egg face. I want you to look. He has an egg face. That's the first thing. And then you look, his little back goes all the way across, and we come out with the pot belly. See? He sort of has that pot belly down there. Now, we have 2 little legs, and they don't have big legs, okay? They have little short legs. Okay, here's his snout. You know what a pig's snout looks like. And a pig's ears are pointy. Okay, so here's pointy ears on the pig. Here's a little eye and a little mouth. Doesn't he look like a pig? Mine's a really big pig. And he has a little tiny tail. Now, you can put like a little star on his tail because he's kind of bristly. And oh yeah, we got to put 2 little holes in his little snout right there. My pig's really big. Oh wait, he's got 2 more little feet, doesn't he? 1 back here and 1 bit right here. So, draw your little pig like I did. And then at the end, if you want to, you can color him. The one in the story is that color. That's a brown pig and a black pig. There's also pink pigs, huh? So whatever you'd like to do, I'd like for you to draw him. And that's it for today, but lots of fun things to do. I hope you have a great time doing art class. And don't forget to pick up your bags. First week, you're going to get a supply box unless you have yours from last month. A lot of you picked up last month and you have a supply box, okay? New people, you are getting your supply box when you pick up your first surprise bag of art projects. But I hope you have a great time. And just to show you a different picture, one of the bags has a little rocket ship on it. There are lots of different things. One has a goldfish, and there's a bunch of different things. I got some out. One is a frog. I'm not sure which one you'll get. There's a frog and a lion. Okay, there's a frog and a lion. They're all different colors, all different pictures on them. So I just hope you have a blast with this. Do a good job. After you paint this, let it dry overnight and have a great week at school. Say yes ma'am and no ma'am to all your teachers, okay? And your principals. Bye-bye. Y'all be good this week. See you next week.